vice president, we're in charge of Southeast.
If I'm Leona Kusha una Cabo, this na Siakas TV to regular program Salon for Better. And as we keep bringing a car update all the time, and if I'm this they make it possible all the time for bringing people at least so they can give una enough information about what's they go on at the country and how the country is supposed to go. And today we bring una somebody who be done in the system. We know how the government they run, especially like the youth wing, now the All People Congress. We now be vice president now the youth wing and no say now that name they don't change. But I think after convention it will come to to a bill because that's gonna be reality. Say now we not get youth league again, we get what you go call them. We not to nobody now Mr. Mustafa Masakoi and again nickname Wing Ukai Gugiam. Yes, Mustafa again where I the color
Safa Munde.
Safa Munde. Okay, yes, and that need a meaning. So the people them we go bring and can to now today we can talk of several things and the topic today we go talk about today look about the roadmap for APC for 2023. If they prepare for win election or the NEPA how they can call them play catch with the NEPA. But Mr. Mustafa we can scatter we can nyaka empty the blind for now today. Lona know waiting at the roadmap for 2020. Mr. Safi, yes. Welcome to Siakas TV.
Yes, Abdullah, thank you so much for the welcome me and all the viewers. I tell you all plenty thank you. Always the view the way program there and I try to encourage you along and tell more people to let they watch so that we all go for learn from each other.
So, Mr. George Mustafa, that name the way comes to because see one name be a t-shirt, although you know ton now you wear a ton. That name they get meaning or not just name no more.
Yes, if I like pronounce I want to the boss and I'm just no way like one time the camp already. The Lord just they use me short name. Staff it Munde. If I you just say Safa Munde because many man say they call staff is Safa.
Safa.
Safa Munde. Okay. Safa. Yeah, so the Safa Munde na a very big mean. We don't talk about the other time.
But so they watch Tidebakua.
People that they don't watch, they don't know which are the meaning of Munde. Munde na a Mende word where they call trouble.
Also that trouble.
But I make all they no say that trouble man I see that.
Trouble when they say trouble, trouble woman knows the trouble mean a delicate man. Woman they fight for not for them. Because if I for them I say I believe say they go to. As I for them they say trouble don't for them so nobody is in that big. Woman they go. The many man they say ko munde gba me ha. Munde ta gba re ti maso munde ta I say ho ka gba. Watching me wire together.
Okay. My family we just touch here and small, but this is Siakas TV again as we tell you now, which we program Salon for Better. We get George Mustafa Masakoi when a VP APC former APC VP Youth League. Although that name they don't change now.
When I still VP, although all man no say they don't say me be otherwise, I know say that all.
Yeah.
But we not go the convention yet.
Okay.
So I not still because I not go you don't that me.
You don't form it. So still until we go the convention and get somebody.
Until we go the convention.
Okay, sorry about that, viewers.
I still get that position there.
Okay, my family today now roadmap for APC 2023. But before touching aside, Mr. Mustafa, you just clear out but this auditor general report where then the Kedaka and the grassroots. I want to touch day before they go any side because not you not lost it because this a concern about we country and the damage they were inside there and the damage and the so food they wouldn't drive for so they are what much for with they small before they go before.
Yeah, thank you so much. You see, one thing where I can say is if I'm possible in the land book, I can see Bakuma I can say go read. If I for read, well, where they read, if I for like study, if for learn something. For read, they can give something to anybody, you can just read passively. But when you go learn, you go study something, in the day in your head, and you go able for practically actualize them in any unit where you find yourself. And then they make a feel say would they go school. But waiting me feel say they happen with the auditor general's issue or everything. Of course, maybe don't condemn that point. Is a big brother enough for sack auditor general. And then the argument to them with the talk about the whole auditor general report, they go try for change to go there. Abdullah, true word, he had for talk. Lie nine hard for talk. True is so straight. Not even for bang things there. The auditor general's report, oh man, the one way the international committee gets to do, if the one international committee get a different from the one way they pull. But because they try to stay for organizer within themselves, they're not able for get a clear way to call every way they present her, it is still come bad. And then even when they don't put up, when you know they don't put up a notebook, the layman when me know where they are Zimbabwe no go school. In your auditor general's report again ahead. I'm like, it is very practical in that country. Then one day, where they can't win this election, so they not come out heaven candle, they not come out that side. They are our brothers. Now, all day together. We all know who said this policy have been done there. This policy will know what he be done they do. This policy, they do this in work here. What it get today. You don't understand? The government can't say they don't meet no money. But you don't meet no money, but they fly. Mother, they fly so. They fly. Me too know how much you pay for plane tickets. One get policy. They fly so, they go so. Who say he put the money? Where they use that? They use the salon money. And then why I want to let people don't understand, like I'm just there know what in that actually meaning the duty of the auditor general. The man they jump. The duty of the auditor general is very simple. Auditor general, they ever go audit you, but we they paper, we not documented. For example, if you don't go take 2 loan, before you take the 2 loan, you sit down first, when they sit down first as a team, even if you're at the village, they sit down first, now you host here, you work, so they sit down first when I agree, say, we want to go buy so thing there. We need money for this, they will justify them. They will not put on, then they send the money to you. When they send the money to you, this is a procurement that they explain now in the most common way. When they send the money to you, when they don't approve them, finance don't approve them, they send the money to you. That money when they send to you, how you spend them, and then the returns of them. Now auditor general can want for know. The auditor general basically ain't just want to know if you take this money here for go buy shoes, if you buy the shoes and the same process, the actual procurement process now you follow. If you don't buy the shoes, everything don't go left them. Now store, there should be a store document, a transaction for say you don't get that, you don't bring a account back, and then what they call returns inside English. When are returns? Now them simple things and that woman just decide for just follow. But because Sierra Leoneans and the SAP know they do the right thing, then they come, they say, because APC don't do this, so who say for do this? That man and the squad don't do this, so mother say for do this. This person don't do this, so who say for do this? The two for them they realize say, then vote, the people then vote for them, they don't win the election, but we go to court, regime change, where everybody for respect that, who respect highly. So the regime change take place in Sierra Leone. Now because of the people, the international committee, they still try to follow the TRC report. Which is because the problem at the salon, which is because the war. And that, all what in the TRC report they want was the hem of power, the salon, for move from the northwest and go to the southeast. They were not actually much interested in party, but all what they were interested in, what SNP don't know, they are 10 years ago, they were not interested in party. They were only interested in the hem of power for move from the northwest and come to the southeast. That change of power, because when you follow the TRC, if they go, people they know what people they know they go for land, they know they study around, they know they study nothing around themselves. If they follow that, they go know what bring out the war. So for let they avoid that, that will make the SFP they come. When they come, they say, "Would they do this because APC we don't do?" So say go do this. So which means when they come out back, now that they make always they talk say, I mean, we just wait for the time. We don't need to organize yourself as a party. SFP they don't come out because they not can't do anything new. They tell they say can't do something new. He say, okay, that man don't do this, don't do this. So that make we don't want to arrest you now. You can't do something new. Nothing they not do. Nothing they no do. So that side they miss. They always miss the point. So Oman they always argue say, but me I take money. I not eat her. I don't go. I take money for go buy shoes. I don't go buy motorcar and do the motorcar and that up. The Auditor General when he come, they find out. Not the way they show say that money will be take for the motorcar now you buy. It always they should go in red. Say account for. So most of them money the way they talk about. That thing they for do. So all what thing matter they need for do is they get Auditor Generals, auditors and every of their ministries. But what they bypass them and they say the pardon approve. Which one the pardon say now they do. So the basic thing is they not ever agree for follow the right thing. And that woman, that appears always try for do. And for let just try for tell them say, hey, SFP will not do the right thing. Now so will don't do. Them money I wanna give me account of her. Oh, they say no loss aka. They want sabotage. It's not to sabotage. The woman just do in general work. So tomorrow, next tomorrow, tell the word on, it completely wrong. Mother, for sack that woman. For sack her. For sack her. The way you don't, if you throw that woman back. To God, the credibility, they go, of course, then they, big brother, I say no, say credibility, they don't go down.
So what is usually in the approval process? Like, if a ministry wants something.
Fine. Now, waiting at the approval process in ministries. First, we'll go first on how then they approve budget. How then they approve budget in every country, that money in all they don't as alone. That money all like you say, they allocate 50 billion na youth, they don't allocate 70 billion na finance, na sport. They don't that money in all they don't. They just sit down, they work on and say, now this we want for do. So we need this kind of amount. The finance they do, they say they check their own thing there, and then they come to an agreement say yes. If we will give them 1 million euros, they go for do that work. But that 1 million euros, it's not in a bank, that's alone. But then they allocate them. So what they do now? That make every ministry get what they call the account section, the finance section. The finance section, they say this is done now. Which we have what you call professional heads in every ministry. Where they can call them director of this, director of that. And then the administrative head of every ministry is the permanent secretary. And the permanent secretary, of course, the vote controller. So the professional head, now they monitor all the other different units that who side the money they have for go, the implementation they for go. So what they do, all decisions they request. So we need this 1 million, we don't need that together for go do that together. Now bit by bit, we need this money. So when they don't make the request, the professional head don't approve them, they send that to finance, now the accountant to now, and they make that pet form, they go make the request. Now the ministry, now finance. When you go make the request at finance then get the way they do and they call it the staggering of budget. Let's say go for cash check and back again. For advice, say no, you know for use this or for use this. When you don't approve them, the money where they can't to you. You are where they can't to you. Now the Auditor General, now the auditors that they audit. You want where they don't disburse to you. Now the audit.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, my family, I just join me this Cast TV. It's a regular program, Salon for Better. We get Mr. Mustafa Masakon.
So we get Safa Munde.
We get Safa Munde. We now the VP APC Youth League, and it just touched on the Auditor General report. And Mr. Safa, where you think about SLPP then just done the convention as he said this now the roadmap for APC. The way then they go on, waiting at the advice we get, when you look at the convention, I go waiting you get for say about APC forthcoming conventions for let them win 2023 elections.
Yeah, apply, politics. We want politics, if we know the meaning of the politics, say everything not able to go straight the way they get for find a way for tricky company. And like where they play draft. That draft will keep so that key. You get for find a way for like chappy company for so they go for winner. And now the whole politics. But at the same time, where the drum is you get for look at the one way they watch you. whatever they happen and then country, and then salon, this, that, all. Now, get what you call the international committee and the watch we. And SFPP, they know say they don't do terribly bad in that country. Country don't go behind pass mark. But what they want for do is the election, the way they conduct the election. You understand?
What you say bad? Like, what do you mean?
Bad governance.
Bad governance.
Bad governance. They fail the people. What they be put for the manifesto for can do. To God, it not happen. All these are white project program that they do now. White elephant project that they try for make. Then I will go for tell them more about that. The people that the village man I get for tell them more about that. You understand? The village man I get for tell them more about that. Get for tell them more about that. Look, you know they can't let's say forget about the governors. They decide for can use power, for can fight force. They concentrate on one person on the APC. Or them are not if money this that. They don't say it. They don't thief money past anybody in the world. If you say that so for do something, look what they don't do. Like, when are the worst thing? This money where they say they can't change then denomination.
Mm-hmm.
But then they all they don't make we more than 100. What they call in fact they do a counter day. Who said they get more than 100% by the election?
Yeah.
So got the village man, the last village man, they call where they tell you about that money business. Then they if I when they analyze that to you read all that book, you don't know the value of that when they don't do what they try for do. You know, always thing they do for that, they say because APC don't get beaucoup money in their hand. So if they change that money, they can't for change the money, so they not go APC not going to use that money there again. You don't see how we did be positive for something. You don't see how they end up for be full. Now then they no more than now then they do. They say that they will keep the money so, but then they will not too much go, so I not get sense. And then continue.
So now that make whereas then they change them to forex, the transporter.
The transporter, yes, the transporter.
Okay.
Then yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do they say again?
So and then waiting me see pa all waiting they do because Satan self they get party. Not to all the way they do it bad. I commend them about the way how they conduct the election, the Brabo. But good thing come on at the back. But in the eyes of the international community, in the eyes of people, then do the due process of election for convention. And at the thing that the way I want the APC law watch keenly. Because except then they sit down, they say they get people the way they think. They get thinkers. That's the way they do so when they go down at that feed. They make her open. Then they count the things so. Then they make her so. We not see no outside they can't announce for saying name no more. We see all Martin up them vote for her. When they go vote, go to Japan line and vote. Go to Japan line and vote. They count and they make her so they announce them. When they see people that they go, you bachelor they go up and down. Bullets they say they go so. They go so. At the end of the day, they can't do the election. They counter. Everybody commodity satisfied say yes, delegates and vote for them. Even though yes, your bachelor go talk say mother call and go say president call people in the corner, you go tell say no vote for me. This are done a campaign at the my own policy. Anybody go like policy we want. I'm like say now you go like put that you want. So then they mean but I commend them for that, the way how they do their election. Their election, this particular convention they do, I commend them greatly. They do it for me well. They make a member 2005. The APC convention began at Poloko 2005, September 1st to September 4, 2005. And so just the crowd they would do and so they said do so. Commend them bad for that. Yeah. Right?
They get you.
Yes, so yes. Right.
Okay, yeah. So what do they do now? So that the family now just enjoy this Nasser Cast TV with your program Salon for Better. And Mr. Mustafa just done church and this is the roadmap for 2023 elections with APC.
Water,
Yes. What do you want to say but the verdict on the court case where they are now with the APC as you say this is the roadmap for 2023. How they look at the court case?
the court case, they not still pass the final verdict yet. And they will all be no say, they will say, the magistrate will say.
What you say the court case? Is that the case with Alfred?
Alfred Peter Content case.
Okay.
The court case, Alfred Peter Content case, they not still pass the verdict yet. They will all benefit from the magistrate. They will not say by December 31st, the case for done. Today now the 2nd or 3rd of January. The case not done, and they don't adjourn the case all the way to January to something go back to the court again. You understand? The questions there are, waiting at the possibility say the case get for done. At that time, they go back again. You understand? And I one question. This is the question to the APC. The other second thing is, as a party, we I be like, oh, when they can do the adjournment there, or when they can do that thing, they allow una for una go do the underground work. If two parties get problems, me I always talk and based upon the past experience we've been get. That tell the editor say come on, we JY Joyan Basu. Because people don't even know JY now be take APC to court. People they are court say JY. Joyan Basu now first take APC to court. You understand? Then Bangwa and all this editorial was just like a weakness. Say come on, the APC party lawyer. Do you understand? It became because of say they don't understand not about the constitution. But Joyan Basu now be take the party to court first. Say he commode. He left Bangwa and then Chico died so now. He said commode. He left Bangwa and then he did. You don't understand? So we for try that court case. We for try done and force in-house day. A lot of effort done there. Even like Abulai Conte, former VP, NCB went away from the party, getting young SSC, but NCB don't try for come back again for can do this thing undercover. You don't understand it for see how we will for come back together as a party for long go forward. But like, up to now,
Black Country, they are
it is salon, yes. I don't know if you don't come back when we go salon.
So but what if you see the delay? Like, what was the reason for the adjournment?
The adjournment, you know, say court waiting in a court. If you know, if the judge don't get hearing from both the two parties and then end up the submission of the defendant and the submission the how they call her, the complainant end in submission, judge don't take valid.
But what here be they look at where would they look at Mr. Mustafa? This judge when official would then give this case. You know, say in fact the Saloon Bar Association be don't say now we not qualify for practice now for return safe. But Mother Bio then go bring this guy for can impose and for can delay the process of the All People Congress because they are joining away, they are joining all. You don't feel saying that.
I can't tell you what you're doing. They are the calm. At the beginning, it is small.
That's how I feel too.
Yeah. You understand? They are the calm.
Okay.
I just begin it in small for long get the base. The man say, "Koli ebuge alapa yema yawa."
Okay.
So koli ebuge amudama. The basic foundation.
Okay.
Nine force will try for putting before we come really to the property. You understand? Not only Fisher, anybody where they put in charge of the APC case. You understand, eh? Abulai. The same thing they do, so then they do to it. Because everything I've done, they tell people they say in politics. Now this make, as they say, party, and I make a car for catch up about party today. I make a talk say party will need for go back to the drawing table. Party need for go back to the drawing table. That man you say Fisher or man you say to whatever they think water. You understand, eh? These are people, they're not ever able to do anything where they please where they go against the SLP. The government will know that the government in power and they get everybody. So then we need for no 2005. Where that court case don't want me, don't make sure, they don't push and so. Thursday, everybody decide for go market. How they call him? Poloko. Usman Yansane, he gonna court that day. Then edit to it. Now the judge tell them say, okay. Well now when I get on a convention tomorrow, when I all go back na the convention, law when I go organize on a self day. The same thing, Marius Fisher, a tell we. Try to say, when I all go back na McKinney or whatever, so when I go to as a party for convention, when I make this adoption of constitution, this convention, when I organize on ourselves. As a party, when I all go back, don't go sit down, organize on ourselves. We get all that boku branches, but that be the major reason we will go back. We all go McKinney. Now the same thing, be happy that day. Yesterday, the last first week, na McKinney, that day for the convention. No, because me said we didn't at the same hotel. Me and me everything at the hotel, so beautiful day na yesterday day, late Pachukuma Johnson day, SVB Dumboya day at the hotel, all be at the same place. You don't understand, eh? Because that 10 day, Pafodo is not up against them by the convention. But when we go by the convention, everybody be winning, will all be one for win the election, will do the convention properly and the right way. Paulo Conte, then be the electoral commissioner for that convention. Dana then sit down and then they count, they make this, that. Paulo make sure say, it cannot that thing there, it do all the process. Become a lawyer. He do all the process. And to God, we follow on to the letter. We will do that convention done. You understand? Beautiful beat Yansane na the stage. You don't understand, eh? We will kind of free town. 98.1 call edit to it na radio. And it's commercial good. You don't understand? Mm-hmm. Edit to it, the first way they say was na coronation when I don't go do. But the coronation will get bought. The only bottle that we say is the only person who say yes, it's genuinely get right for win the election and Victor Fo will gladly for away win the election. So that's why they don't begin like themselves. You don't understand? And they'll make sure say to go do the assignment. When Victor Fo can ask to join and doing assignment now. That day will come Monday morning, Sunday after the Monday morning we'll go to APC office. Dr. Django Stevens sit down there. Always be one to us. APC for go get the house rent. Otherwise, if he was not even interested, always you don't go up yonder. Before you talk to her, he was not interested, just But they take your own time, the parties take your own time, they handle them. And that same thing we for don't do. We Magistrate Fisher be say we for go na McKinney. We be say we say, Lord, go do this thing. Abdullah, we for don't go do them and make sure say we do if we be doing in the way we no problem enough for commodity. People enough for don't go back like court again. You don't understand? We for just go there, we go make sure say we go do the right thing. If not to go, if now you go chin up, you go chin up, then go vote for you. Like what you be doing 2005. Then in the eyes of the international committee, they're gonna know say this party are a democratic. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Because waiting now we try now for do now is we try now like a way two people are defend for fine woman. We try now for convince woman and say we reliable. We therefore convince the international committee and the masses they say the masses they already know say APC they get all the way they call the APC they can only APC they will better that country. Then the mother don't the SNP and mother don't tell the people they don't tell them back. They don't mind they say na fool na be do na vote for we. Now APC na they will make una better. We not ready for make una better. Who can they make us better? That people they know about that. But the international committee what they need for see say there is a democracy in your party. There should be a democracy in your party, and how we will demonstrate and like what the SNP they do so that day. That kind of way that election go.
So the international community get a stake in our elections.
Of course.
And they also they influence elections.
Of course, because these are they of definitely now they can't beg money, now they can't do all things. They say put your mouth, who say your money they go. You don't understand me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then that is clear. That is clear. So we need for do that. And then when they look at this now like we watch, they say, many man they say, Chonya ye, badi of malumima, G. Ele Gayama, Gewin. Then I made him and more talk so, including Levi's inside the email, so you go listen and they will tell the NAC members, Sabida Menedi, for talk. You understand, eh? Now the true talk we need for talk inside the APC. The problem we will get right now, if we want for win this election, where the election is so easy for we. But if we not do your homework as a party, we will lose the election. If we lose the election, the APC, it will go bad. In a way.
What's not the major hurdle now for APC?
The major hurdle at APC.
In case could be like.
The major hurdle at APC is, as APC, as the house, for accept reality.
So it's not the reality.
The reality is for face the truth and try to do the right thing. You don't understand? The reality is, like today, where that court case be the way after court case be there, when they say go do the convention, people are not for commodity again, they can't petition. Because me not did it, you know did it. But one thing that the petition, if you go to TRC now, you understand? We constitution where the care go there. Say today, you get beaucoup petition against so many things we people do there. We get a day. And then one other straight thing the way I want for talk. I may be stand to be corrected. But everybody in the world gets right to your opinion. How I feel about Amjad, that's what I will tell you, say that's what I feel about you. It left to you for let tell me say no stuff is not that's what you feel about me, but not to so I they do. Or not to that they happy. How I feel about Abdullah, that's why I go feel say Abdullah, that's why I feel say this they happy. Abdullah go say no stuff, that's what you feel. Because everybody get right to that. So I feel say me no will do any wrong for make I give me own view about what they happen at the court case. The court case, I want let me be brother JFK is Gerard. Let it sit down small, let it get a second thought. Let it know say this rule the party bigger than everybody, and the only thing for do now is to find the winning. It not necessarily mean say if JFK not be flag bearer, the APC not go before. Why are they talk this? JFK now one of the particular, if I'm not the leading lawyer down for this case, they are also not the court right now. Fitzgerald, he was a senior lawyer. Now being first anti-corruption commissioner. They come as Attorney General of the party.
Whose side?
And then Tinap say one be flag bearer.
Whose side is on the side of Alfred or APC?
No, they on your side. And not they on the side of Alfred or the APC. JFK they on your side.
As what?
I know they accuse them. Now so I feel. I may be wrong, but how me feel and how but a lot of people that feel that mean they put in a left to for let defend himself. I may be wrong for say so. You understand? Not for say na a conclusion that they make, but that's so me feel. Why I feel so? JFK now one of the aspirants and try to say one be flag bearer for APC. When JFK say one be flag bearer, it go a lot for spend so much money. But you know something put me mind? I put my mind back where Nescoma go make anti-corruption commissioner. At that time, he don't position himself say he want to be president. And because he don't because you know what he make at the talk so, me and you never did the worker. But at the talk so because me say I know say I want to be president. So I wait possible want to be president. They just grab a job say I want to be president today.
They don't plan them.
They plan them. For where me small, for where I very small, I don't even talk say I want power. So I know say for let anybody come and say he want power, that's where you don't plan. So now based upon that they make they put this million allegation or this million submission to her.
So if you say you want to be flag bearer,
so I want now. Waiting SLPP hold against the APC, then one they always meeting up, so then 20 something man when they meeting up, would they be vice, they want to be president. As long as they all be don't work in that country, they all get case against them. They all get anti-corruption charges somewhere against them. And you know that do that? You know that do that? Mm-hmm. Now JFK. So JFK do not for any other thing, for make the fair way for scrap everybody so that ain't going to forbid the flag bearer.
Oh.
You understand? And then this is what is happening right now. We don't look at them. What is they happy right now at the party?
Pretty much they connive with SLPP.
You know, for the first instance is now go before we do that. When JFK did it, he don't position himself. But anti-corruption or this, that, so no part, even mother herself, na me brother. We are all related. Now that we're so small. You understand, eh? So we get information from people. So JFK, before that time he can position himself, say, want to be president. He look at everybody with a potential challenge with the collar, and he said for scrapper. The hand case them partner. He asked the anti-corruption. Time when they don't appoint. I was expecting JFK for make able for be a very good advisor to the APC party in terms of the corruption charges the way can go. Put, if it possible, recruit people, then send them like way Auditor General do, like way procurement do. We procurement officer then on other side and they send people then recruit people then you will get that them employ APC send them they advise. Say, hey no, pal, this one I do so. We they go to cabinet meeting. When you go to if you or you get meeting with the president or you get meeting with people, call people that say no, they are certain the way they go for that, do this, they go against the anti-corruption law. They go hold it for corruption. Well, Lord do this. But nothing like that was happened. Nothing like that no happen. So nothing don't happen now. All the one that will be common try they say they want to be flag bearer and APC. They all and we work for that APC government that time they all get charges against them. Okay? Then now JFK come and he say he don't get an edge for can be the party lawyer for put all cases there for fetch for and Escoma for fetch for this person in a court for fetch for this person in a court. We not go far. People that begin endorse Samoa Kamara. How this case go down at the court? You understand? So me and the challenge JFK, if actually what I talk so if I allow the life or push people that say allow the life because I don't know say and I just talk and I don't my own feeling. That's my own opinion. Let the fella the case on tomorrow. He has something to do with that case. Because he knows if the case on today, he's not going to be president because he don't see that say he lost the fight. The problem where most of the people they argue when they want to start for position, they fight for facing the ballot box. And if you want to be a leader, or if you want to say you want to win something, face the ballot box. Let you go to the ballot box. Let people genuinely vote. You don't understand? Mm-hmm. Let people genuinely vote for you. So now, when you see Ademakoli, when JFK they come out, they put Ademakoli there. What did Ademakoli do? He get all the cases there against him. Then they hand. They not do the assignment at all because they already concentrate for power. And then he can now go McKinney now just cannot get the power again. He is not happy with Escoma for that. And Escoma for know that. He is not happy. But he don't get other option. Because the politician still try to push a dice. Say so he will come back. But he is not happy. You understand, eh? Mm-hmm. With Escoma for that. You don't understand? Because the way how them people they feel, but that we convention will go was. And Escoma have been journey for tell them the actual fact because he was the Attorney General and Escoma pull up from that place for make Attorney General and for no say these are bodies therefore don't talk first for pull up for anti-corruption you can make for make a justice Attorney General when therefore advise the government the president on issues when they also for she don't do all the legal aspect about her. So no need only for let them tell any full man for let them know say there was a huge amount of trust between the two people there. But now, what did Ernest Kumar do? Ernest Kumar promised a lot of people there will go tell and say they want to be president. He as a leader, the biggest weak point down the way you get. A leader, if you be a leader where you lead, you watch somebody in the face and tell her the hard fact, and tell the person the hard fact in the face, and then when I move forward. But Ernest Kumar will not do that. All the one way they chin up, women know of 4, 5, 6, 7 of them people then they tell them all for right acceptance speech. Of those speeches, they may see them. So and that's this side, not they talk about because I assume I see the speech there. You understand?
Acceptance speech.
Acceptance speech say now then they give the power to. Now the wait for what say in conflict management resolution you get for talk first let all man able accept your own point then before na able for move for go to the way forward.
Mm-hmm.
What you make with the usa they so. You don't understand? Mm-hmm. It tell them. And then the people then back again, where Ernest Kumar be they talk to them, what they say do? Politicians are very selfish. They selfishly think about themselves. They forget say there was a bigger picture we are the party. They say they make you this, but not talk or not tell anybody this, that. Go write the acceptance speech, do this. People spend their money.
Yeah.
People spend their money. People they spend hugely the money there. But that's in the day. At the end of the day, they go to the hall, they go make utterances them.
Now, which convention do you refer to right now?
Samoa Kamara convention.
Samoa, okay.
You understand? They go make utterances them, and then they select Samoa Kamara.
So Samoa.
So that selection day,
it been come as a surprise to people. When I the suspect say you go select Samoa.
Yeah, of course, it come as a surprise. So, well, me not into Abdullah in mind. I'm not into I am Jat in mind. I'm not into other people in mind. You understand, eh? Mm-hmm. But this is what happens. You don't understand? Based upon which me know. You don't understand, eh? With the book iPhone, I'm uncle, and the old man know that. You don't understand? And Ernest Kumar, everybody in the hierarchy of the APC knows say after God with Victor for now put Ernest Kumar outside there. With all the positions there, everything he gets when I ain't gear. You understand, eh? As a secretary general. Now him put on there. You understand the architect because I'm a very credible witness for that. You understand, eh? Now him put on there. All right. And then Victor Kaifo never wanted to become vice president.
Oh, really?
If he want was, if you want to retire from active politics. They call we as a family, they tell us they retire, but now, what they do, they make it send now. If not China or Australia, let go they don't they. Or Russia, let go they don't they. Basically, no more now, they can't sit down and retire now. A lot of things happen along the line. From the 7th of March until the 19th, we Ernest finally announced Pafo. There was a lot of things where happen. We Pafo look at us say the only option was if you not accept that position, everything for don't go to chaos.
The position of a vice.
The vice president.
Okay.
But wait. I be like wait for me. Okay. I want let people that know some basic things then. Okay. And the church thing then. Yeah. Ernest Kumar tell Victor Fo say they make a flag bearer. You don't understand? How all that process are not the way the call. Because me Pafo, no one they tell me say go campaign for me today, so I want to be president. You know one they tell me. Women to the pass. 5 months to election, we'll go to DF shares. To pass shares, we did it in those, you know, we didn't tell her, hey, Aka be did it, Alikali Kama be did it, Ama be did it, Jungle Stevie, and they were all there. We didn't tell her, say, now you will want.
As the vice president.
They say that you want for being the flag bearer. Pafo say.
Oh, flag bearer.
Yes. Pafo say, okay, let's use the bathroom. Come in, Mustafa, can hold this one for me. Which I tell me, say, see, they want them. Say, if I don't accept this position now, first get for at this place. I go check and say, take up on one time. And after that, that was the end. No campaign ever did take place. But let's come on, tell Pafo, say, write acceptance speech. So when I talk about acceptance speech, I be even get Pafo acceptance speech inside my phone. Say, as they don't announce Pafo at the hall, before Pafo they begin give the speech, they don't distribute it to all other people and issues. So when they talk about the issue there, they talk about the pain.
That's how we go through Samuel Kamara.
We go through Samuel Kamara. And then the utterance is the way you make before that turning. Now that now one of the things that the way they among the party right now. And people are not happy, but then at the talk, our and command know this. If we want to go the way forward. Always they do so pata, they tell on a pata, now hypocrite business, they go to and they push more money in their hand. Remember the late Samuel Kaya do? What you be happy to do if you follow, people will follow. Where's the OBC on that executive match? They go try, go give them money. Oh, then about then this, that. Now the same thing they happy to Ernest Coman. And now for tomorrow. Because if the party, this position will this one now. We don't get this chance when we all legal right for law win the election freely. If everything APC do everything do not the genuine way, would they win this election freely? Would they beat SAP hands down? But if we lost them, it's a second forget problem. Because the people they're always hot. They tell them they not ever take time for making bring their car together. Samuel come back when they get the power, it never take time for bring people that car together. We don't put that aside. You don't understand? Now, inside the party secretariat, why sign for make sure say a bring come the party election business inside the party secretariat. 2018 election not be inside the party secretariat. There was no control as a secretary general. So when they as a secretary general, you know, we get one control on the party. And at the CDC say that they back will go so. If I try for make you look, there is a road map that office how for win election. If I go back to her. You don't understand, eh? And then I get a big question I've been like for ask you today. Whatever see any Limba man where they call Stevens.
As the last name or first name?
As the last name.
What's a
Surname.
No, Limba man no get Stevens. Mende we know say.
Now Mende man I get Stevens name.
Mende
You ever see Mende man? You ever see Limba man they call Shaka?
Mende man and Shabo, I think. Shabo to get Stevens.
Kuyo back with Kuyo.
Kuyo, yeah.
You ever see they call Mende man Shaka?
No.
Fine. You know why I talk this? Because Shaka Steven, they say na Limba man. But Shaka Steven na be Mende man. You know why I did draw? Why I did draw this thing so?
Mm-hmm.
Now because now the party right now, we just believe say so group now they forget presidency. If we not done what they do, we not going to win election. No. Because if you watch the 1996 election, where it take place, PDP can they get 115,000 or so some votes. APC been get 42,647 votes because that vote I get as I be because me vote be the inside me vote dey. I don't say try vote be the inside. You understand? Konobi get 35,000 votes. That time day. You don't understand, eh? Except people when they jump till they get 100 and they get 100 and no, they get 260 something. So Kavasmat be clearly get the upper half of win that election flat. And then before that 100 times Kavasmat for that winner. But Victor Ford talked to APC, they say, "Lord, not support Kavasmat. If we support Kavasmat win this election, APC, they lost, they not. The only party who for allow for let car up and for be APC. PDP or this, that, will not allow them grow. That was how the APC still survive. You don't understand? I say this one, I send one audio against Sylvia. Then this is the way Sylvia Bradley, they jump, but APC busy and they challenge and come out, say, get that mago, where see document, you know, they read all. You just see the face no more. As you watch them, oh, now I the car inside that motor. You never even know, say, I'm just sitting inside it. Or Safa Debla at the back. You understand? They go right and say, I see Abdullah Naton in the passport to Timotka. You don't know whether they decide. You know, they look for details. I just left them jump there. I draw your attention to some of them here where they talk. Because some of we get that list from 2005 to now, we get the list. But what they make, other than the APC. So basically, if we not agree for accept the reality, say, no, we go genuinely to a convention, we'll get the right people the way they for go for that convention, the way they for be the way they for be delegates them. From the last village, we'll get the right people them, where they for be delegates them. Can them go to that convention? Allow them, if possible, do na McKinney at that field, like how SAP they do so. Allow them to vote. It will even bring neck, let them count the election for we.
So what in the stop we for do the convention?
What in the
stop APC from having a convention?
Because we still get court case there, we still get protests against you at the court, and then the APC constitution will go reverse. They not still PPRC still get issues there because people they don't write a lot of petition inside it.
So in other words, APC cannot do any convention now until they clarify all that stuff.
Of course.
Now, is that a law in the country? Like, what to make that legal?
What to make it legal? Because before we go convention, PPRC when they send all una programs to them. The coach will do so for the constitution when they don't approve. Because before they approve the constitution, PPRC they approve first.
Mm-hmm.
PPRC they get 21 days for let people they send anybody where they send contest against this that. Now then they be make the constitution, the chairman and leader position will not be able for the APC will be able for discharge them from each other. 2009. That process for that happened long till 2009. Because there was a NAC meeting where we fully well agree say, therefore cut down the chairmanship from the leader position. The person will be flag bearer for be the leader, and then person will be running mate for be the deputy leader. And then we'll get a chairman. That meeting day was well attended, and every minute of that meeting be there, everything done now. Before I command they seek for go India. So that make when I be seeing Philip Sikama, they all be come out. Say they want to be chairman. That person want to be chairman. This person want to be this person want to be this. Because at that time, the APC constitution say, all go to convention. Every convention, after every 3 years, we go to another convention. And then when you hold one position, after 2 terms, the position, we don't wait the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So when to be qualified and Escoma was this. And Escoma, if we don't do 2002, we don't go 2005. So they begin bring up question for the 2009 convention. You don't understand? But this was what happens. One, when they agree on this constitution, they not send them. Victor Kaifo not send them na PPRC. Until when they don't go season, they don't go pay for the hall, they don't do all till don't do everything done for go McKinney for the convention. Now they can't find out say what we don't agree on changing the constitution and this, that, they don't send an PPRC. If for send an PPRC, for don't take another 21 days again, this, that, and APC was not ready for that. So that was how, and then what happened again? The national, the Sierra Leone constitution, now in supersede all constitution in that country. So what happened at that moment was this. The Secretary General of the party, Victor Kaifo, say, okay, now this is my submission. Say now, Ernest Kroma, yes, we all know say don't do 2 times. That 2 times are 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And if the National Party constitution to pursue all constitution at this part, at this country, then it don't win election, it get right for go for another 2nd term, which is 10 years. So Ernest Kroma can see able for operate within that 10 years for go for 3rd term as party chairman. You don't understand? A party chairman and leader of the party. So because of the national constitution, be able to supersede down there. In fact, if I even get one more year as backlog. So that be qualifier for 2009. But it was agreed say therefore don't pull that the thing the draft was there, everything be there. You don't understand it? Mm-hmm. We'll not be doing that. And then we will come before we go to 2018 convention, flag bearer convention. Dr. Django Stevens, when NAC meet, it's like a mini convention because NAC they represent every sector na the party. The last man at the village, NAC they represent them. And then they expect say any meeting where they go with NAC, before they get meeting with NAC, according to the actual legal process, before you get meeting for go, if they say when I get NAC meeting, you get for know waiting you constituents, waiting people they don't talk, waiting you get for go talk for the people there. Because now other one they decide for the party. So it actually looks like a mini convention. Now like a mini convention, it's when NAC they meet. So Django Stevens go in that NAC meeting and talk, say, well, now, Ernest Kuma, me, I the one for put this down to the house, for make, will endorse you, for make you be chairman, and for continue for be chairman and leader for this party until we go convention.
Okay, Mr. Mustafa, come in here, because waiting happen, like we topic today now, road map for APC 2023.
Yes.
So just slowly round up because at least the program don't to go too far. Waiting because right now waiting at the scene of Africa, waiting the scene of social media, the APC Italek say Fatima or Mother Bureau don't pull Sarah for APC for the cost them amide. The cost flag bearer they talk about and get about the way they cost. I don't know because some people if you say without politics they're not able to survive. So how you see the APC now? Demand on social media now for cost people them money they cost flag bearer and they give them about the money for cost. So
give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
Yes.
You know they jump inside roadmap where people are able to get the backdrop. Not for me and you now, for people there. People need to get the backdrop of waiting the cause.
But like the kind thing they see now they happy now the APC like.
So that they will the end.
They are lucky don't occupy APC.
Now this are the talk show now.
Yes.
I do the end. You understand? Eh?
So what you want
so let them get the backdrop. So because of you don't become a patient, like give the backdrop now. What is happening at the APC?
Yes.
The APC, the leadership of the party, they don't fail with.
Ernest Kuma,
Mansari, Yasane. We find out about Mikalo. What they cost Mikalo? Because Mikalo is a dumb blooded. Mikalo and the APC all they mix all the name together. So
no, I be not Mikalo Mansari way. And they go Elena Junction, you know, we get Okada self for go parliament.
The Pasmak APC man.
Yes, yeah.
The Pasmak APC man. Then they you know go allow where the thing, who's the thing they carry so now? All the strong party people there, they not get for allow anybody, even the leadership, for disturb the party because you know they see now say there is a winning, but we get who's in the stumbling block because like President Nkrumah, with all due respect, like me to me, they to me like that he don't do so much for me, but they always talk this. From where he say he want we organize the party for all lost election. Now 4 years is enable we organize the party. The party not get one local standing. You don't understand? We not get one local standing. There is nothing not there as a well formidable opposition. We not get that. The party secretariat not get one formidable program. How for fetch for winning election. We not get them. So this they make a lot of people don't become what we say. Then they believe say one. Just the question they say because me not too much believe in that country, then go do more in my own. What they believe in say is this: the leadership of the party not don't go compromise politically with the SFPP for making no pressure. They not put pressure on them. They just left there, so they not give them no pressure. Oh, let not hold them, let not give them this that. So that they will just go so no more now. We just tamutamo so now until they go to election, we not get the way forward.
But what here they say again? And Eskoma be put all the big man and they want to pull and papa, grandpa, this and that. Say they want they are na munku politics. The one the way put so who that they probably munku politics. And one other thing what they say, and Eskoma sometimes, except he don't thief, then they wait till APC come. Law left mother be they let them thief. we self can now we own time. You feel saying that make the no one make the opposition strong?
No, not to Dandy. Me believe say.
Waiting they go on.
Let tell you one thing. Me believe say. Me believe say. The present leadership that fear then they fear because of they get 1-2 excess at the cupboard. They don't want. Me not say about fear. I just feel say na compromise. They don't compromise with the present SFP. God leadership say then they go low. Because I see Yasane in picking a mother be take picture. Yasane boy picking the Oakland Bank, National Commercial Bank. Yeah, mother be there take picture. I see the picture be there. Yasane, do the picking way here Kayande where the Oakland Ministry of Youth where they are two born.
No, what
you understand? No. So it means then at the leader then what you mean don't want to look at us is this. They just don't take the APC now, they take we now for be like a shield for protect them. They know they do again into the interest of let APC win election. No. Therefore, let them just cover themselves no more now. Because at that point, they don't see now.
No, but what they say, if APC, then Maya from Aneskoma take Kandong, they allow Mother Bio then go through again. You know, if you say that the APC youth they get for kill from there Aneskoma take Kandong. No, but
Dandy, I know they say they go kill them.
No, they will kill them.
I want just to let them know one thing. Say, we know how the youth or how the last deprived and they suffer.
Yes.
If they allow this one now, we will legal right. Genuinely, where SFP don't tell the whole world. Everybody say no, we're not fit for rule. We're not able to do this. You understand? If the present leadership allow we, because of their own passionate. Greedy Tina who lost this election. People that get for wrong behind them. It could be a very big disgrace for them.
No, the only bottom line, they all for die.
People then get for wrong behind una. Una they watch we so. People then get for wrong behind una. The last APC man, we me know, the grassroots man, we me know, they get for whole una responsible for this. They get for whole una responsible. Because there is something where hidden won't know able for no one need for tell we as a party. When I try for tell we this point they talk, we don't go say we pull selection from the constitution. I be like selection where you talk about. As long as we don't put selection, we for left the election open. Let everybody, if of course, like me so self, I'm like, what you don't know me. I don't even send a text message to an command say I'll be president myself. Then they will tell you. I don't tell you, Asane. You don't understand it. From that way, you talk say all the one the way he puts na that place, they're all Muku politicians. So I tell you, okay, well, I feel say no, APC not gonna no way forward it. So I feel say I will be a better candidate. And I feel say I will be a better candidate. You don't understand it?
Yes.
Dandy, I don't do dandy. But this the most important thing is if they not try, let them accept say person you time they reach. The person you turn the down. And when you turn down, you for take the back seat. If you not do the back, take the back seat. Where God give you everything where you want. You still say you want something. The next thing where God give you na disgrace. Na disgrace. Then I always talk and say at the beginning back, at then this year I make small writing for Samuel Do. So Marky believe say they get so juju man we go make them so you go make them so who that do more about occupy Samuel Do. We may use the use what I say Samuel Do get glasses. If you do batty for as it snaps you don't see inside. M16 go not to fire and food they don't do. Who that na just go pull na mansion.
No.
Na self jump inside motoka. You know, like jump inside motoka. Can begin give food just food first for it. Ammunition. The ammunition give just you can take kill out. So you want to say the Moiman the way because they not be inside for tell us say the way they go so they go die. Who said the Moiman them dey?
Okay, yeah.
Who said no wait, Abdullah wait. Who said Gaddafi die? Gaddafi we all they say Gaddafi so powerful. Oh, Gaddafi will make so. Oh, Gaddafi they watch Abdullah the pass Gaddafi they know say today you say you the pass Gaddafi say this Abdullah want go peace now because I don't say I want go peace. You know understand? They say na so Gaddafi they know so. He kind of woman they guide her. Not to say what they go kill her. Funny how he die. Saddam Hussein how he die. But, so wait, no, what you make I talk so now for leaders them? Then I know say Would now only God now they give you power, and now God they hold the power from you. You know, for challenge God. If your time done, just take the back seat. When you take the back seat, you get more maximum respect. People will use you as the people will come for. But yesterday I did listen. I used to, if come APC, they will not begin praise with the phone, be the cause with the vote today. So I just listen and clap for us. Well, this one fine. When I go see more, you don't understand, eh? Nelson Mandela suffered 27 years in prison. But when he come, he be president for only 5 years. He said, no, let's do so. The time all man want me, la left.
A contempt.
You don't understand? The time where all man want me, la left. So that he die and get respect. But if you want go what is the way forward? APC, the only way forward is we need to face the reality and believe, say, not to Timinima for winning election, not to Nimbama for winning election, or not to Mendema for winning election, or not to Konoma for winning election, or not to this. Would that for winning election, now would that the general mass able to convince them they genuinely vote for her as flag bearer for APC and go win election. That's my message to people.
But you this social media review because they say voice of Salon. Where I know said you want the Kutubu na Mendela ni komot Fatima and Granny na Mendela and put Kutubu upline bring and carry the all the NGC. You understand, eh? Now NGC now SLPP became but they change to NGC because Alaji White be there na dance street. This
no, we don't see this.
No, they say Mother Bio deserves second time. I just they tell you, and they give you the background of the one that voice of Salande, that voice of Salon. Now they Kutubu day. They will then pull up line and dance street Ikande. Count about cook.
Mad.
Will they be the crop?
Forget about the mind passion
so,
business.
No, but that one they are what I mean. Now then deceive Salon people and they say that they NGC and then SLPP. You understand? Now they don't change and say they're a voice of Salon, they talk on behalf of SLPP. Now they say if Mother Bio deserves second term.
Mother Bio no deserves second term.
What's in another guy will be the car?
I will answer this man.
Answer him.
Mother Bio not deserve second term na Sierra Leone.
Yes.
Because Mother Bio, the one that una go around Mother Bio so. Una don't spoil and pass away how Benicia Vopor. Charles Zulu Rock one them, Henry Fromo, them how they spoil, how they call the man, Kekrapo to them, how they spoil Samuel Doe, when I don't spoil mother pass that way, and I they tell you now for free, my brother, mother not deserve second term at all. But
this man, the best student for being for himself, to be kind self. Now I found himself.
When I form for the man.
Then Julius Spencer, then for me they go lecture him.
When I form, no, not they form for the man. They form for the man. The man never woke. The man never woke. He came into the governor. He put it all, including the chief minister, say in a professor, he got PhD per complete. That's what you do. The first day we go get all the result, all the that they call it the fact finding them. That wake up. When I go arrest people, then that's it for talk. That's it for bring campus. They all spoil the man. You see, power we possibly get. I always talk. We always get power. The one way they fight for you, and they get power, you for maintain them. Because that the first people that they fight for pull near you. And they fight you hard for pull the all near you. And that moment, if you're not sharp, if they lost the all, then they nobody they always say they try for tell you what you are for your and I done they back again at the talk to my own daddy, chairman leader, and the scrummer. People then they come to you because they know say when they come to you get for give them money. They can't tell you what you want here. Not waiting at the right thing. The one when they for tell you the right thing, they don't make sure say you don't push it aside. And I want to let you know, you see, with all due respect to Payasane, you know, say I believe Payasane be on the way go Guinea and just one more.
Yeah,
yeah. So we all nobody know they will get 100% record for the APCO. Because all one word like if you don't come up first, you don't come back. You don't make so. That we don't play that theater too. You understand? Of course, some of you who will talk say will not go, but not just make a generally. Teachers also. You don't understand it? It go there. If you wait just some more die, pass way and tell Victor Fo for go bring just some more in body in a Freetown. That day, that tell Victor Fo your mind don't die. Me young gani, he don't die. Pafo kai the rush for long go bed. You make quick. Na si case ube, we not come go village. Ube na si case because Pafo say they run for go bring just some more in body from Guinea. You don't understand? So there are a lot of things and they we all don't do it don't go bad. And then let's see what the Democrats can do now. Oma be say black man not go be president also. Obama not can be president 2 times.
Yes.
Because at that moment they see say he was the right person for win. So at this moment, if I believe you now you APC the really genuinely party people that say that you for be the right person to go now for win. Nobody get that property. But we'll go where MPRC can where they overthrow it. Everybody, I've like said run away for APC. All the Northerners, they always jump and they get party. They run away from that party. They all run away. They all run away. So they begin cast small. Some might they go from PDP. Some might they go from PNC.
All run away
so Sylvia Biden and they be there with a small looking group. A party where they go and jump.
Sylvia, you know, say na rebel.
But no, that's a passionate business. They be there with the small Luke. You don't understand it? So that 42,647 votes. Me don't vote the inside. Sylvia, they not vote, they not be inside it. But what you make I just try for talk this is how comes now where we go just feel say no more this party here if I just go one side. No, now this person man ain't get the party. No, but not any trade they say they get the party. They don't leave the party. They don't let they don't relax.
No.
They for take relax. If for relax.
But guess what happened?
If for relax.
And
who that will get the party with Victor Fo?
people and they
Wait for say they don't
people
for
and
active
they way
politics.
put an escom outside like when you say Victor Fo.
Now Victor Fo
The
there.
other post where you know make up, where you know draw in, now Ambassador Dauda Kamara.
Where tell me say give me
If
the
man elect that one and they and their skin disappoints you, who die?
Ambassador Dauda Kamara. Ambassador Dauda Kamara. Mikaelu Masawe.
Yes.
Omix. Mikaelu Masawe. You understand it?
I said that man they be they go
Na Mikaelu Masawe there. Na they call WJ Smith. How Victor Fo can inside to an escoma. Mikaelu Masawe that they call WJ Smith. They can't put her down. They tell about Victor. If I did deal with WJ Smith call Victor Fo. Pafo talk that time me the drive Pafo me Victor Fo late Mutao content. Pafo say when I see me brother William me don't call me back. So tell they go where they call along go there as weakness. We go for go be as Christian between in and WJ. We'll meet up where WJ they hand over and Escobar to Victor Fo. You don't understand? Ambassador Dauda and Alimba man. You understand? These are people where they fight. They stand.
Ambassador Dauda Kamara, who don't know. Ambassador Dauda Kamara.
They stand.
You know that go bring.
But at the end of the day, everybody in your time they done. When your time done, it don't done. Take the back seat. Take the back seat. But what you mean they do now is me challenge me they put now to be your own party now is this. The party secretariat waiting at the way forward for this election, waiting at the roadmap on again. We're not talking on radio, we're not talking on television, we're not talking any side. Who say our law na talker? Our law na do the pathway to the winning the election. Now the party office now demonstrate and say and they now. There's something like that. No local standing not at the party office. How go win election? Now these people they just go there go vote for you so. They cannot put people there and then they don't do their work done. The people they don't take the decision done. They just wait for that time. The layman at the village, he don't take his time. You know if you want to know about waiting to go on the game. But if we not present the right person, for being the presidential candidate, to go with the miss the whole point. We all not be me. Not say we me not be ever believe say like international committee before that allow mother for let mother be president. We all be the talk say because of human right, because of this, because of that, because of that. But when that time reach, because they needed the need for fulfill the TRC report.
Regime change.
The need for fulfill the TRC report, the regime change. They give the option to mother. Thank you. Itself, now they are feel for her. Because when it become, now that is God don't do something for nothing. When God can go mother say bring her come back, now 2 options again. The first option we again was can clean all the bad name we get. Can clean all main fences with people. But we can put her there and say no, in fact, I don't get more power now. And they follow now, they listen now to people there. The people there when some of them want the power. Somebody might not be say you get it, just put you in the way you don't make it. Then everyone let it, and then now mother carry it too. They all begin pass now. When they carry the president, they not like the man. So now it don't for down, mother. You don't for down. You don't for down.
You don't come back, man.
You don't come back. And mother not go realize that now. But you don't sit down. We don't love selection. We will the puller through the ballot box. With the puller. I mean, with the puller. This 2023 with the puller. Because now waiting get for car episode now. Mm-hmm. Very soon. Very soon. We'll get for make una all know. Una all wanna be in the flag yard. They wanna be cheer for that flag yard business. Una work for APC. Wanna be workers. Go for una be get position there. Hey, una forget about this power. Una not get up. Una forget about that complete the Fitzgerald. They be don't finish una all. So una all including Fitzgerald una for down together. Fitzgerald. If we don't finish una done. President Kafa and get them details and then they pull out anything. We'll not see who said they don't put some more first. Fitzgerald, it don't finish una all. I dey tell una this, no una know that they don't finish una. So now all you do, una no for now. Lord just let all my just come together. Lord look for a neutral person. Me I send to President Koma. I say me I want to be president. Yeah, then I message for tell and say we need a neutral person. We need a neutral person. Wait for camp and win this election for we.
Okay. So my family, as we don't listen to it, we don't get enough from Mr. Mustafa Massakoy, and I will give una one kind last word, and then we go bring a count to una back at least. Le go the update una how the APC for waiting at the roadmap for 2023. The family this na CRCast TV with two programs Salon for Better. Mr. Abusa, for the last word you want to give people in.
Okay, fine.
I don't know if you can just summarize because I know one of the if you name the hurdles like from Alfred in case to the way forward for the roadmap in some way.
So the way forward for Alfred in court case we get. By the way they jump and other people waiting sit up in the corner the way they're not satisfied it is swing around one person. Everybody then believe say now Alex Koma now for step aside with the president secretariat, the entire secretariat for step aside. When they step aside, what you for do? Forget an interim body where they for carry even 1 week or 2 weeks they conduct the election for we genuinely like what Palo Cote we do that election time. It do genuinely Palo Cote cannot 1-to-1 they ask you in a delegate last documentation. It get the paper now it make up verify. It do inside that hall. It do genuinely it do all the process. That 2005. We need somebody like Danny for conduct that election. That election we need for drum because one thing. My brother see here Tunis, one audio the way they pass. We be talk say that's how you go endorse someone come and say, yeah, APC although the election they say, but I get for 10 delegates outside there for vote. That's wrong. What if tomorrow somebody take in a court for that? It is wrong. So the only way these are all things people will not keep. The only way we for win this election, yeah. Hey, that election the Togolo go to now put now Musum will go put invite neck they can't. They conduct that election at the genuine people then. You forbid the actual delegate from the village, they forbid delegate. He come. And then the party people themselves, the party people they back our alone and know one thing. But do ya for once, for heaven's sake, we try to get more pride in ourselves. For every party member. If you get pride in himself, person will just catch it and can't fully with 2 trust. All that money they can't so they trust her. They go take the money, they can't trust her. When they trust the money, they can't spend for in a business. When put them in that position, when they can that money they try first for pay the debt. Then they should try for make themselves fine. Why for heaven's sake? Why would I not go try for Sidon a land lesson say, let me say forget pride. If you come for that convention, you count 5 corporates for yourself. See this rest work and the kakuka eater. If I not get money for buy beer, la put pour inside the bullet, drink that 5 is not going to change me. But now go vote for the right person. Let's have it not come. It can't pass because in na Vitofo or na if you don't do so the sister if you don't get money we'll go vote for her. When I know say put me money Na trust I go trust. I when I say na business I can do. Why spend when I put me the me say when me can get for find me money back. But when I look for somebody, he know say in one side all day inside, in one side all day to you, you vote for her genuinely because you want for put and day. He detect to her. It is what it happen in America. He detect to the person, they tell her what he for do. So we self no do that. Don't forget about that the right person. Don't forget about that about business. Don't forget about that about business. To God, if I let you go now in husband, if you not get yourself for it, go work for that mommy, then they push more rest for you eat. But we kind of party off, is do the right thing. Let nobody not call you in a corner and say, when I come, when I go cost Mikalu Masawe because they want to make sure, or when I go cost and it's coming. No, we will not do that day. Now for do it for tomorrow, sit down, you think for yourself. If that person want to go cost, then go cost, or let call picking go cost. Or let call your wife, let them go cost the person. Why they for cut to you? Because now you know what for cost? Now you for make like now you know the party person. Anybody will win party position. Na party man, they do for the party. We be get before Anes Kuma they can we be get edit to there. Control leader be there, they were powerful. The SC Kuma was chairman. They accommodate. When Anes Kuma come first, people will not be one for accept him. We push say they accept her. Today he's a very powerful man. You understand? But at the same time, possible with the time we many man say nimi aloka ma abukula. Now that tell the dog say we for it. You don't understand? Sweetness for that part the bone iba. The coaching like then as the madara and do. You watch, he left her. And then when you take the back seat, he able to control everybody. But when you take the front seat, to go in the rep mango. Now rep mango man the stone. Now you go stone. So me your advice now is do ya because this is they get you frustrated. Do ya when a lot of do the right thing. Because if you don't do the right thing, no you know they will make you win that court case. Lord do the right thing. Let is you and know say a still get chance if it's enough as long as you go campaign to the last man and go vote for and once he campaign better you go win. If you don't know that this court case not they done. Let you know that.
I got a quick question.
No endorse anybody say this that or they don't endorse Samoa or they don't no left down there. No go to the election. We'll vote for everybody one after the other.
I got a quick question from one of my party them.
Yeah.
The PPRC, if you say they're not be influenced by the SLPP.
Well, I asked that party, would I appoint the PPRC chairman? Now, might be your appointer, SLPP. So, in ways, you know, so you, Amjad, if I say now call 10 people the name for me quick, you will call person in a way to know the business. Mm-hmm. These are simple things. So the PPRC over there, this or this, that, or Liga B.
In effect,
trainer qualify Liga B.
Independent.
Eh?
They're not independent. Like
they cannot be 100% independent. These are people they were giving positions. Not to international committee can employ them. They were giving position for the government. SLP employ Liga B. All man know Liga B. I'm a strong man. Liga B. I'm a man from Kenema. All man know say from the one na strong SLP man. Liga be a man, you understand? Mm-hmm. It will do a lot of genuine things and this, but along the way, some things and they to God, you know, go with the color because instead APC SFP commercial that position, they get that position again. So you don't say the compromise kinka.
So what do you think about Samoa as a flag bearer?
What do you make you say for Samoa Kamara as a flag bearer? Me know they say Samoa Kamara are the right person for them to become flag bearer. I know we talk that because we know to everybody in the APC. What you mean they always tell Samoa Kamara and any people that they will tell them tell them this, they know. This. Usai is still the need for do a homework we not do for the past years. Yes. Where Anes Kumar go choose you, go appoint you saying that the flag bearer, they put you. If you know say now a lot of people there, Anes Kumar and yourself don't hurt. So your responsibility if you don't get it, if you don't go all out for main fences with them people there. But there are a lot of people there.
We are Anes Kumar disappointed.
Yes, there are a lot of people there who not do that day. You not do that day today. There were a lot of people there. You not do that day today. You not do it at all. You not do it. And one thing if you know is this. say election now go determine whether na will flag bearer. You know me say people that go endorse, I don't say na the flag bearer, no. But one thing we are commended for after the election,
Commend the
any Samoa Kamara, what you are commended for after the election, he come out for the people that Sabiam for Tina for the party.
I think he New Year message on.
Where the soup be warm, he can put your inside. If you give put small fish there, the picture they give some people there, and then but I tell you now, with the mistake we said do is APC get 44% constant vote on that party. 2018 will lose some of that percentage because people then be grieved, people then be really vexed. A lot of people then go out. Over 180 something people, they not 1,000 people they not vote na Freetown. But me no talk about both self. But where this command win election at 18,000 voting, so 100 be win with. 2012 will vote for him, 36,373 votes. But look, 2018, we put them begin this country, this, that, everything go out of hands. We'll go close to about 20 or 21,000 votes. We lost all those votes. So all them votes and it was we put that together. They about over 500,000 votes. And those 500,000 votes, that APC vote, they not be vote because the flag we have it not be proper. And as command they don't carry the neighbor as a party, the neighbor for work on and make sure say they correct that. No force, just like all the same matter as a power, not the rule. No force, not able for change APC there or for put. Otherwise, we not follow the court. If all what they be do correct, we not follow the court. But all I know say all what you be do is not correct, and then they make the court still they continue. People they still they continue for argue, or they still they continue for fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the people I think say we will left una so for today. Una don't get a lot from Mr. George Mustafa Massakoy.
Call the right name.
Yeah.
Staffy Munde.
Staffy Munde, yes. Staffy Munde, una don't hear from it don't give una a lot way na VP APC Youth League. So we're gonna bring and come to una every day, every now and then we get information for drop for the APC when at the roadmap for 2023 elections. So una we dey pa make una Yuki and Dabaru and Alaki una get for stop. Una get for stop. Yes, now una flag bearer them before una do better team for support. Una fi say una go put for it because una all get stained. Would that be done for Janes Koma signature? Would that be done thief? All kinds of things una get. But una did not say una not fit forget that position. But I think una they go down most hotel. So man fi say if I lost self, I will make there will be minister or I will be ambassador.
So man no alone win the election because you know say not get forget the power. These are the problems.
So would they watch una dirty politics so una they play na the All People Congress. So if people them we view as a tell una thank you and we go left una na so today we producer and sound technician na Amjad Jalomiba. And yes, sir.
I beg you and the people they all one thing they want advice you and one left. The advice is very strong.
Yes. Go ahead.
You understand?
Yes.
The advice is very strong. You understand?
Yes.
To the APC. Our advice we say that mistake what we do as APC, what we do it is inside Shaka Steven in APC to the latter part. That mistake what we do, Lord will try for corrector because I don't see say that they will be back. That écoutez business. Écoutez. Whoop. Écoutez, what you end up at? Now also all my commode. That écoutez business, now for try stop again. Because it don't come back. Say, we don't give this party here to Limbama, we don't give this party here to Timima, we don't give this party here to Medema, we don't give or we not EBK in Wedoko or we not that person. No, that camp. We not to refugee, they all left their camp. We not to refugee, I forget what they call the APC. Do ya that mistake will be do? When I see me, I tell one forum then this year. I say will do that mistake there with FMINA. Where FMINA that party is scatter. And we know how it is scatter. All man run away partner. And this so all this one I did at the small point. Just small thing will for do one great thing will for do if we not do them. We go back to some come out. If we just do the right thing, we can another election, the genuine way. Let all man they on board. Everybody they on board will go vote genuinely. They count the election genuinely. If the Samoa Kama win, we know say don't win genuinely. If na me say na become say get for tonight. If na me win, they will not say I win genuinely. Abdullah, you say you want go chin up, say go chin up. Now you win, you vote. Let put them position and let Omar win the genuine way. To God, we don't win this election. But to God, if we will not do that, we want to say, Lord, play reggae. Lord, do this. I swear to God, these people lost the election. The party, it is scattered. When I left her back in our hand, we will bring the party back. When I left her back in our hand. So,
So,
don't do that.
So, people like as staff, they don't tell you now because I see the kind of dirty politics so now they play because we not call a mukuna dirty. We all man una get camp. Sam Sumana camp. Richard camp. Who sa una pull camp? Who sa una come out with camp?
That's refugee there. Now refugee there.
Who sa una come out? You see, now make some of una no one go touch na watakila una eat. Una fi say una for just be any politician and you una 200,000-500,000. You know where if you invest, you put good representative na your constituency which you go benefit or you picking or your family go benefit. Una still lepa lucky they cost money cost for politician them. When they don't win, you feel say they go make you this. It's a lie. Some man don't win it, you don't begin tell you say if I win they make you so. But una na youth man them without politics, una focus on all that. I see una youth man them, they cost una mama, they now they cost people the whole big pass una. But una left, bo. Una left. Una left and una always they do so.
Let them not cost me. Let them not cost me Kaluma Savi.
Una always they do so. Na dirty game there una they do so. They go and cost people them. Then they praise this say sabi cost me because yes. When it's INB1, usa una be there. We will all go hide under for coup.
Yeah.
When the INB1 would all be there in they buy or Evangelist Samson or Sacred Movement. Una always they open una dirty mots then also they can social media there. Usa una be there. Usa una be there. Then Koita they all they go lock up. Usa una be there. Una too foolish and idle. Una go fair work for do. Una left for cost money cost.
I don't can station. I don't can activity. I never able for tell them one they think.
Yes. When it be one now, Adebayo, Samson, and Sacred Movement. Sacred Movement.
Yes, Sacred Movement.
All other person be shut up.
Yes, don't mind. I don't.
All other man be shut up. Now they can't pull close.
You see what Adebayo can they talk?
We first don't done and they can't pull close.
But who people then they some people that can say Adebayo left for cost, but who cost? But you know why? Like me, so me no able for cost, but me cost. Because I get me away what they expect me. But Adebayo, they cost the way they cost the way they cost. Now in your anger it is expressed because it is
like go all gone. It better pass for go all gone.
Before you go all gone, let me tell you about this. Before they go all gone, they can't cost me when I left there. You know, now the same thing Adebayo now in anger it is him because it is see the thing. And you know where you see the thing, where you get the information, you get this a clear thing. You don't see I say this a genuine thing. Where they try for presenter because you mean better. For the people they see. I know. You know they see. We know they think selfishly. Now that make it a cost.
But Safi and
that make it a cost.
Me are the round up here. I they talk about the security sector.
No cost.
I know they cost nobody. So full are you Inspector General of Police? You don't sign the death warrants to them about them. That LJ way goes so you get funds then pass you force. First of all, you now salon money taxpayer money now you can't take married. Where you don't also you not married. Now when they make you Inspector General now you married. Mother be obako. Fatima, now you can be president, now you married. Una all the sign una death warrant by them about the wicked person. Papa Mbena so una catch una kill him for nothing. So full look you go all LJ, you go lock him up. As my James journalism career done. As SLPP they come on a power go because if Julius Spencer where will be they hide when I make them kill honorable Sheikh Mushaba then Afrobe and where na in the direct echo Mogusai for bomb. Then bomb, they go kill Sheikh Mushaba, then kill him. Julius Spencer, you see, thing they be for things. That's something they make monkey eat pepper. Julius Spencer, if you don't hide in a corner, as my James don't can pull you waste na do. Now you talk don't come up for Sheikh Mushaba with then kill. And we all na Sheikh Mushaba and fans them. The same go reach. Would the baby skinhead pass out there was Sheikh Mushaba? Julius Spencer, they talk to you, Mina Abdullah. Now I be there at 98.1 clandestine radio station with Ali and Anafula they all. they direct usai for kill people them. So that way they do policy. So full you and them about the force na Belgium now they separate one port. You know what they say? I say then guy na young boy and young woman Fatima and Madabio. I say I go let go them left power. Let them go let go share kibi they pass na beach. They go buy fish to them, fish human them. They give them free word. But this way power left una usa una get for go. Una know they had no sign at the wall again. Una know they had no sign at the wall because una don't well.
Opportunity.
Nothing una not able to repair. Madabio, Fatima, Lawrence Lima, una all. And they tell una wait till they are in the street. Wait till they are in the street. That's so future una don't boss so. Nothing no they una able men again. And like any sound when I go na the wall, salon people they on to now. Hey, no family not in a salon. Where if you not get brother or sister, you go get auntie, cousin or uncle no they abroad.
Yeah.
Now that they fail for realize. And the social media don't open. The social media don't open. So when I feel so that they do people and so that they go scot free. No, people are not scot free. People are not scot. People are not go disgruntled. We they tell you now because it's who they are in a street. You know they area. You know they area. So I mean, now this maker they say, la just left una la remind una no more. But would that be powerful past Bambi camera? So full like not powerful. So full like not powerful. For let you see that they catch people and then arrest and lock. And they do a lock so they get fans them pass you. Not be one church day. But the church day. And they just bobo them. Let God make way power change. Let una land na international committee they hand. But if una land na salon people they hand. That way when they kill Abu Black them, Sakoma them, una don't get for worse. And people like the promise Madabio, if you not take them, Samuel do una play. Una keep on they do the fire burning no more. Una go bring ammunition and can no more. All thing they na record.
What is someone do not get?
Yes, yeah.
Someone can
so the people and I will go left una for today. This na say I can't see as we tell una say we producer and sound technician and Amjad Jalomiba. We get a staff Monde. Ça fait moderne. Now you don't pass so you don't tell APC, Giral, JFK, go apologize and go confess to the party so that we'll get the way forward. JFK, na man will get swear. Now you don't take this court case, now you get them. But APC don't give them this court case, JFK, go apologize and find the way forward. And Ben Kelfala, as I don't tell you that tell them. Ben Kelfala, I put them teacher in a cotitri. Now so that Chris them black again for Babi na cotitri. Just like what you had about. No, so I don't agree with that. We go count on our back next week. And me na Abdullah Mansari, we thank you na instruction they give. We go count on our back next week. Una tata, una bye bye.